Hello Varlets. Some information on part 2 of the Traitor's Curse has appeared today. While we don't have much detail on what exactly is coming, we've been given some tidbits on what to expect. The second part of this update brings with it new consumables. These take the form of stims from the field to give our characters buffs during a mission. The buffs include restoring health, boosting our damage, increasing our speed, or improving our cooldown regeneration. These stims are essentially the potions from Vermintide 2. The implications from a gameplay perspective may be interesting. Maybe, like Vermintide 2, our curios could get updated to have blessings or perks that influence potion effects. This also means some builds might become pretty busted under the buffs of some stim effects, but we'll have to wait and see how strong these buffs really are. We're also getting some new weapon marks. From this update, it seems that we know we're getting at least 3 different weapon marks. We'll be getting a new foldable Minotaurium Mark III Sapper Shovel. All of you who enjoy shovel, rejoice. I know I'll be looking forward to seeing my ability to frying pan heretics in the face increase. The foldable part of this weapon probably suggests something to do with the special attack, maybe 2 different attack modes depending if the shovel head is folded or not. I hope it's more than just a poke like the existing one. The next weapon is the Agrippina Mark XIV Quick Draw Revolver. This new mark brings with it a fanning technique, and I've got to say I look forward to living up my McCree power fantasy in the 40k universe. If its technique is like Fan the Hammer, then I imagine this variant of the revolver is going to be more suited for close range encounters and heavy burst damage. The last weapon isn't in the notes, but comes in the form of the image shown in the update art. It seems another variant of the chain axe is also coming with the update. And with that, I hope in this update the chain axe gets a little bit of love, and I'm not really sure what they can do to make it competitive with this new variant. But if the current one is untouched, we may have an obscurus 4-sword problem where the new mark completely eclipses the original mark we started with. We will also be getting a new mission in the form of the Warrant 619. After capturing some of the stims for analysis, looks like we're heading in to put a stop to its production altogether. Probably the most interesting thing about this update is the introduction of the time-limited combat encounter. The Karnak Twins have been sighted ambushing strike teams across Tertium. The time-limited nature of this encounter could mean a couple of things. Either the availability of this encounter is going to be around for a limited time, which would suck because that means removing content eventually, or it means that we have a limited number of time to face these twins when they do appear, which I hope is the outcome. I imagine this would go the same way as the Stalker encounter from Warframe. There will be an ominous environmental cue to signal their imminent arrival, and your team has to take them down before they escape, or needs to at least survive long enough before they scurry back into hiding. I wonder if killing them will give us extra loot. Finally, it looks like our voices have been heard and they are making some tweaks and adjustments to the veteran talent tree, allowing us to reach the keystone nodes faster. While I am hopeful that these tweaks will be in a positive direction, I hope that some of the operative nodes like increased toughness get consolidated rather than removed. It's not hard to imagine Fat Shark removing nodes to let us reach the keystones faster, but at the same time also nerf veteran survivability and build strength in the process. This change also means that the veteran build video I had scheduled for this weekend, which has already been made, will need an update video to accompany it depending on how different the changes are to the talent tree. The upside to quick sandbox changes means things improve fast, but it also means making build videos uncertain since they might become obsolete very quickly as well. Finally, the notes also include a redacted piece of communication which the community has deciphered as having something to do with the whereabouts of Zola, given the latest Vox intercept. That's it for this video. I look forward to covering and playing the new content when it's out, which might be next week if the latest update is anything to go by. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Varlets.